Ireland, lush, green and a little damp, but tucked away among the dewy pastures on the outskirts of Cork lies a hideaway for a cross-section of wildlife from faraway shores. I had heard that furry, feathered and four-legged creatures from places like Ethiopia and the Serengeti Plains now call Ireland home. So I decided to take my minicam down to Fota Wildlife Park to see what it was all about. This group of spotty youths behind me don't exactly look like a local gang, but local they are. They are inhabitants of Fota Wildlife Park, nestled here in the green fields of East Cork. So Tony, we're here in the beautiful and unique Fota Wildlife Park, and you have what I think is the best job in the world. Do you love it?
At times it can be interesting, other times it can be difficult.
I understand there's a very successful breeding programme here at Fota. Tell me a bit about it.
Well, the park opened in '83 and we started breeding cheetahs, I think it was around '84 onwards. And since then, since '84, we've approximately, I think, about 200 cubs born here at Fota Wildlife Park, you know, so it's quite a number. Well, we'd have young animals, we'd keep them maybe 2 years, depending on their males and females, and of course as well, they are sent on to other zoos and wildlife parks and to continue the breeding programme, so it's kind of an ongoing process.
So I would imagine a fairly frequent question from visitors to the park is how do these kind of exotic animals adapt to a climate like ours?
Well, I think at this stage, most of the animals within Fota Wildlife Park have actually been born here, so they sort of automatically adapt to the weather. And you must remember as well, down here in the south, it's not as cold as you further north you go.
So the cheetahs, they're used to running for their food in the wild, and apparently they got a bit used to the 5-star service here. I understand you've put in a cheetah run to make them work for the food.
I suppose all about the experience here for the public who come to see the animals, you know. And prior to this, people would come and they could see adult cheetahs, baby cheetahs and so on, you know, cubs and stuff like that. And they could see them being fed and stuff. But what we've done is we've introduced, it's almost like an exercise machine, where the actual meat is run up and down inside in the enclosure, so the cheetah can actually give chase, run after it and sort of pull and drag at it. So it's good for the animal that they have the actual exercise part of things, but then the public can see, I suppose, what they probably wouldn't see in the wild, if you know what I mean.
This little fella, as happens sometimes with cheetahs, was rejected by his mother, so the staff at Fota Wildlife Park decided to rear him by hand. Now he may look adorable now, but remember he's got a pretty sharp set of claws and some very powerful teeth. Here's some